TOZO sent me out their latest pair of earbuds. Thought you might want to check them out with me. Welcome back to the Brannon No channel. I'm your host Brannon, where we talk today's tech. And wow, has it been a minute. I mean, it feels like months, even though it's been, what, a couple weeks since I posted my last video. It just feels like eternity. Damn, I've missed you. Where the hell have I been, you might ask, or might not give a shit, but I'll tell you anyway. I was hunting, and yes, I was actually blessed to fill the freezer this year. So, if you're not into hunting, you obviously could care less, and that's not why you're here. Let's talk about TOZO's latest flagship called the NC20 Pro. Talk about feature-rich? Let's get started. Taking a look at the case, we get a very compact, pocketable, pill-shaped style. We have the TOZO's name stamped here. Under that is a full LED screen that I'll show you in just a second. Patience. On the bottom is where you'll find the USB-C charging port along with the Bluetooth sync pairing button. The rest is coated in what they're calling the titanium black finish. All right, now for the main attraction. Check this out. Opening up the case shows us a brilliant color of the left and right earbuds battery percent. Under that we see the time, which is military, and just under that we have a slide to unlock. That's right, now we have a complete, fully functional touchscreen. Let's start out with the settings. You have multi-point connection, on or off. There's wearing detection, on or off. LDAC, wallpaper. Now this is sweet. You have actually 3 different backgrounds to choose from. There's a screen timed out you can set. You have brightness, general. Now in here you can switch up the language, force pairing, power off, reboot, factory reset, device info. Have you ever seen anything as this sophisticated on a case? I sure haven't. We have music to play, pause, forward, or reverse a track. Next is volume control. Then we have noise cancellation. You get control of all 6 adaptive modes. There's equalizer, switch between all the genres. We get sound mode, find my earbuds, and lastly, low latency mode. Wow, that is so clutch to be able to do all the functions and controls right here at your fingertips. All right, let's take a look at the actual earbuds. I already dig the stubby stems, makes the buds super compact and less noticeable. Now they're covered in the same titanium black finish, just like the case. We have the TOZO name stamped on the touch sensor that I'm happy to say controls everything. Play, pause, forward, reverse a track. Volume, however, is done only on the case or on your phone. I see a microphone here, and we also get a sensor located here on top. Lastly, we have 2 metal charging plates and the letter R for identifying. Okay, let's try out the fit. I love the stubbiness. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh, you know, that seals is so perfect. I really don't mind stem styles as long as they're not super long like those AirPod, older generations. They look so stupid. I'm sorry. If you're wearing them, my apologies. But I think they look stupid. These, however, do not. Now, I'm using the actual silicone ear tips that came already on the earbuds, but lucky for you, TOZO has sent out 5 different sizes to accommodate everybody. Thank you, TOZO. So, this is how they're gonna look. Well, in my head anyway. Maybe not yours, but I really like them. They seal nice, they fit good, they're not going anywhere. They're very, very comfortable. Okay, I guess it's time to nerd out and find out what's pushing these earbuds in their specs. Immersive sound, brilliant display is what TOZO considers their new NC20 Pros. And I'd have to agree with them. Enjoy high-resolution, lossless, hi-fi audio. Pair that with their full-color smart touch display gives us great sound and effortless control. Now, the reason for such a bold statement is TOZO's SDLC technology and Bass Plus acoustics, with their 12mm dynamic drivers delivering powerful bass that reaches as low as 15 Hz. Damn. With real-time noise monitoring and intelligent adjustments, we get to take advantage of deep noise reduction up to -52 decibels for pure immersive sound. That's dope. Now, as far as the battery, TOZO is using their SmartPow. It's a low-powered chip combined with intelligent power management, delivering efficient energy use and precise monitoring. So what the hell does that actually mean? You're going to get 80 hours on the case and 30 hours on the buds. That's absurd, but I'll take it. Also coming with a 6-mic AI call noise reduction, 3 mics per bud, delivering us crystal clear calls. Now, we can certainly address that with a mic test coming up. We're going to get Bluetooth 5.4 and multi-point connection. There's also a 0.05 second ultra low latency for you hardcore gamers out there. And get this, the TOZO NC20 Pros come with the HydroGuard fully sealed cavity technology. Yeah, an IPX8 robust water resistance. It's the highest I've seen on a pair of earbuds thus far. Dunk them, run in the worst weather possible. Have that peace of mind that you are not going to ruin these. And lastly, we get the TOZO app. Yes, that's right. Not only can you do everything on the case, but they have a full featured app. Let me show you. Tap on TOZO, it'll automatically connect on its own. Voila! Now, you'll notice TOZO's app interface is extremely premium. From the motion of your earbud icons, along with both the left and right battery percent bars. Now, the second thing you'll notice is a ear tone AI test. Now, you certainly don't have to take it, but I encourage you to at least give it a go. Just fill out a few questions, set the volume, find a nice quiet room, and begin. Now it's going to play a bunch of different tones, high and low, and all you need to do is hit yes or no if you hear it. It's that simple. All right, let's tap on settings real quick. Up first is low latency, on or off. Then we have wear detection. Now this is a great feature that every earbud should support. Then there's dual device connection. That's going to be for your multi-point. We have LDAC, on or off. Touch controls. This is super clutch if you prefer to set it up the way you want it to work, not the way they want it to work. Then we have firmware update, very important to rock the latest version. Function sorting. Again, you have full control in dragging them in the order you prefer. Water drainage. Now this will be used if you submerge them underwater or sweat heavily. Either way, it'll vibrate the buds, kicking out the substance. Now we get volume balance. It's going to be for some that maybe hear better in the right ear versus the left or vice versa. And finally, find my earbuds. Also another clutch feature. Play a sound if you misplace them or one at a time. All right, let's check out EQ. Defaults to standard, but you can tap on EQ zone. And here we're presented with custom presets by all sorts of music enthusiasts. And there are certainly a lot of them. Yeah. Then there's advanced sound effect, which you can slide up or down. Now, of course, if you're not into all that tweaking, check out the EQ presets by TOZO. Now, I am certain that you will definitely find something that suits your ears. I, myself, prefer Bass Plus. And again, if you're a tweaker, not that kind, of course. God, I hope not. You have a custom 10-band EQ to set up however you like. All right, let's dive into the Active NC. In this section, we have 6 separate modes. We have noise cancellation. That's the full mode for no ambient noise. However, if you do want to hear everything, you have transparency mode. Next is windproof. Now, this is great for riding bikes, e-bikes, or even running extremely fast. With that wind hitting you in the face, you want that blocked out. Then we have leisure mode. Love the coffee icon. Did you guys catch that? That's attention to detail. Under that is normal mode. Never really thought that was a mode at all. And finally, adaptive mode. Now this is going to let the environment decide. Next up is sound mode. You get ordinary or use of their spatial audio. Now I find this best used for movies or gaming because that 3D surround effect. And lastly, box, aka the case. We have the 3 different wallpapers I mentioned earlier. We also can control the brightness, screen on time, language, and the firmware version of the case. And that's it. So yes, we have a fully functional app along with all the same features built into the case. That is extremely convenient. Okay, we've covered all the features, all the sound stages, and even the wallpapers. But all that is going to fall very flat if they don't perform with the sound. Before we do a music test, I'd like you to know who it's by. Upbeat is a royalty-free music platform with thousands of artists to choose from. Scroll through different genres, keep up with what's trending. Scrub through songs to save time and download until your heart's content. Add the perfect sound effect to your content with Upbeat's professional sound bites. Take advantage of motion graphics and color grade to perfection with their brand new LUTs program. Find your sound in your words. Let Upbeat's AI create the ultimate playlist for that next project. You can start out free and work your way up to the most popular, or you can take advantage of it all and go pro. Get started with Upbeat and give yourself freedom to create. If you're fighting to find that perfect royalty-free music platform, Upbeat's got your back. I'll drop all the details and discounts down in my description below where you can get started today. The song is called Black Shadow by 2050. I love this group. Oh, that is deep. Oh man, I'd get up and dance, but I hurt my rib. Oh man, that is good. Turning it up. Oh, I love that digital voice. Oh, that is nice. That is so clear. You can hear it high and low and Ooh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess that answers that. Not only do we have a very featured-rich case that we can control, but we have a very incredible sounding pair of earbuds. That is so good to know. Now, without going into too much detail, saving it for my pros and cons, let's stick them back in the melon and try out those 6 mics that TOZO claims to have crystal clear calls. Okay, this is what it would sound like without obviously a noisy background. How do I sound? I'm sure I sound decent enough, but we need something nice and loud and disturbing in the background, like a noisy coffee shop.
Is the 6 mics cutting out all that annoyance? Are you able to hear me loud and clear? Because it really sounds like this.
Yeah, it's loud, but with the 6 mics engaged, it sounds like this.
Is it cutting it out good enough? Can you hear me loud and clear? I don't know what's wrong with this. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, fast forward. Like I always say, I've been in post to check it out for myself. I would definitely not say it's crystal clear. It's a lot like a lot of them. You can definitely make and receive phone calls. You can definitely hear the person on both ends. Of course, you guys can be the judge in my comments down below. All right, it's now time for Brannon's pros and cons, with pro number 1 being obviously the case. I mean, with its fully functional color touchscreen, giving us full access to all the features without ever having to grab this out of your pocket, it's just clutch. Pro number 2, let's talk about the sound. The bass was extremely punchy. The highs and mids felt perfect. Now, TOZO's been crushing the sound waves and earbuds for many years now, and I don't see any signs of them stopping. Pro number 3 is definitely going to the battery. We cannot skip the battery. With their Smart Pow technology giving us 80 hours on the case and 30 hours on the buds. Oh, and I mustn't forget, they also threw in a wireless G-Charge. That's right, you can slap this on any wireless charger and make Bob your uncle. Bonus. Lastly, we cannot skip the HydroGuard IPX8 water resistance. Yeah. That is the highest rating I've seen on a pair of earbuds ever. Okay, now all this sounds too good to be true, right? There has got to be something, Brannon, that you just don't like. It's the price, right? It's got to be the price. With a premium pair of earbuds, must come with an expensive price tag. Sorry, I can't even make that a con. Let's talk retail. Listed for $79.99, Amazon has an instant 25% off, making them $59.99. $60. Mind definitely blown. Now you can pick them up in the titanium black, like the ones I have here, or they even have titanium champagne. Ooh. Or if you don't care about the color display, you can save yourself $10 and get them in black and white. It's kind of like a black and white TV to a color TV. Get the color. It's really nice. Time to crack open a fortune cookie. Guys ready? Let's get you on your merry way so you can, I don't know, get to doing better things than watching me for sure. All right. Fortune word is to taste. Well, I guess we're going to find that out in just a second. Do not mistake temptation for opportunity. Well, those are some very clear words and good advice. Again, if you've lasted with me this long in the review, well, you're either family or could be a little something wrong with you, but you guys know as well as I do, we don't judge here at this table. Not now, not ever. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe on your way out that door if you're not already. Please share this video and all my other ones, as getting the word out definitely helps the channel grow. All right, guys, I'll catch you in my next video of, it's going to be on the toothbrush, I promised. Electric toothbrush by Brann'z. See you next.